She is clothed with strength and dignity and laughs without fear of the future. Proverbs chapter 31 verse 25. Warm greetings to one and all. My topic for this speech is Vashti, King Xerxes' first wife. Paul in his letter to the Galatians chapter 3 verse 28 says, "There is neither Jew nor Greek, slave nor free, male nor female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus." A very regular debate in our society is about the importance of women and their roles in lives and culture. Feminism as a concept and its subsequent practice has evolved throughout years, and changes and reformations are a continuous process. There might be various answers to what feminism is: equal rights, right to do the same things a man can do, justice for women, etc. As Christians, it is important to understand and adopt these ideas in accordance to God's will. There have been accusations of oppression on women by a highly patriarchal society as portrayed in the Bible. Stories of Eve being the evil one, when it was both man and woman who committed the same sin. Bathsheba tempting David from afar, instances of crimes like rapes of Dinah and Tamar, etc., are spoken about, and these stories create the image of women as either victims or evil ones. And even though the truth of these narratives can be challenged, there are stories of strong, independent, and courageous women of the Bible who are often misconstrued or ignored. These women took charge of their own destiny, staying in obedience to God's will, and changed narratives. One such woman is briefly mentioned in the book of Esther, called Vashti, who is the first wife of King Xerxes. While the king holds a magnificent banquet for his princes, nobles, and servants, she holds a separate banquet for the women. On the seventh day of the banquet, when the king's heart was merry with wine, the king orders his 7 chamberlains to summon Vashti to come before him and his guests wearing her royal crown in order to display her beauty. Vashti refuses to come, and the king gets enraged. He asks his advisors how Vashti should be punished for her disobedience. His advisor Memucan tells him that Vashti has wronged not only the king but also all of the husbands of Persia, whose wives may be encouraged by Vashti's actions to disobey. Memucan encourages Xerxes to dismiss Vashti and find another queen. Xerxes takes Memucan's advice and sends letters to all of the provinces that men should dominate in their households. He subsequently chooses Esther as his queen to replace Vashti. Vashti's refusal to obey the summons of a drunken husband can be considered brave and should be appreciated. Elizabeth Stanton wrote that Vashti added new glory to her day and generation by her disobedience, for resistance to tyrants is obedience to God. Women like Vashti, who are smart, intelligent, strong, and obedient to God, are often glossed over by readers, and it is the right time to understand their role in what the world now knows as feminism. This is Joyce Rajput from Rosary Cathedral, representing Baroda Diocese. A very hearty thanks to His Eminence Archbishop Stanislaus Fernandez and our parish priest Father Malcolm Fernandez for giving us this opportunity and enlightening the women of the Church. Wishing you all a very happy Women's Day.